My prayer for you is that you'll know the joy of being blessed, of following Christ each day of your life. And that way you're not concerned about who you're going to be on a Saturday versus a Sunday or Sunday versus a Wednesday, because you know that Christ keeps you centered in the midst of all the circumstances of life. Whether it be in the winter, spring, summer, or fall, whether you be a child, a youth, an adult of different ages, you can know that Christ is always taking you forward. And therefore people can know that about you, that you're a trustworthy person as you trust in God to shape your life. I'm sitting in my study right now, and next to me is a work of art that my brother James, who's a great Christian businessman, had given to my father. And as a matter of fact, James gave several of these to Dad, who was an attorney. And Dad would sometimes give a copy of this work of art to his clients. And it's a scene of Jesus sitting in an office with a businessman. And the businessman is asking Jesus for advice, and Jesus is giving it to him. And underneath the scene is a quote from Psalm 1:1 that goes like this: "Blessed is the person that does not walk in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful." You'll notice the progression, the sense of who we choose to walk with, and then we choose to pause and stand with, and who we choose to actually sit and do business and do life with. And if we begin in a wrong direction, we'll continue in that wrong direction unless we intentionally turn around. Verse 2 highlights, "But the person who's blessed is the one who finds delight in the ways of God." And that person then is like a tree planted by a river whose roots go deeply, and therefore it brings forth its fruit in all seasons of life. Jesus, talking to this businessman, is using that approach, where the businessman understands that he wants to sit in the counsel with Christ so that he can stand with Christ in all circumstances and walk with Christ wherever he goes. My prayer for you is that you'll know the centering presence of Christ in your life, and therefore wherever you go, you know you're following His lead.